Who's responsible for green paint splattered across several national monuments in Washington, D.C.? Well, police did make an arrest for the vandalism at the National Cathedral, but are all these other acts of vandalism connected here? Well, NBC's Tracy Potts has been following the developments from Washington, D.C. She joins us now live with what she knows about the investigation. So good morning, Tracy, and let's start off with the information about the woman they arrested here. Why did they arrest this particular woman? What led them to believe she's the one who did the one in the National Cathedral?
Sure. Well, that one happened most recently, and when they discovered the green paint on the wood carvings, on the organ, in two different chapels of the cathedral, it was still wet. So they figured it had been done very recently. They shut down the cathedral, called police, and there was a woman that they found still there who had green paint, authorities tell us, on her hands and on her clothes. She was questioned. She was eventually arrested, and now they're trying to talk to her to see if she's connected to what we now know are 3 other cases.
Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that these are all very similar situations here. Do they believe that she was the one who did the, say, for example, the Lincoln Memorial here last week? Yeah.
A couple of reasons to think that may be the case, and a couple of reasons to continue questioning her. First of all, they've got security cameras at the Lincoln Memorial, and authorities telling us this morning that she was seen on a security camera at the Lincoln Memorial. Not clear if she was actually seen throwing the paint, but the fact that the same suspect was at both locations obviously would provide a very strong link and a strong piece of evidence there. But authorities also point out that the paintings were different. In some cases, they seem to be splashed on. In some cases, they were sort of deliberately painted on. So they want to be clear, and they want to be sure, obviously, before taking this to court, before leveling any further charges. Right now, she's only charged in the National Cathedral crime.
I guess a lot of people are saying, why? Why would somebody do something like this? Any indication?
Yeah, the motive we don't know at this point. All we know is that she's a 58-year-old woman, believed to be a homeless woman. She didn't give an address. Her name is Tian Jamel. They've given us that information. She's being charged with defacing property, which of course is a much stronger charge when it's a federal landmark like the Lincoln Memorial. Again, she's not charged in that one yet, but the National Cathedral obviously would be a very serious charge as well. And there were 2 other sites here as well. So they're trying to make the link. We haven't gotten official word that they've done that yet, but they do have the suspect in custody, and they had some language issues as well initially with her trying to communicate. So a couple of things that authorities are trying to work out before they're able to officially or formally link her to any of the other sites.
All right. Thank you so much. Tracy Potts, live in Washington, D.C. this morning. We appreciate your time, Tracy. And of course, we'll continue to follow this story throughout the day here and into the evening. Stay with us online and on air starting today at noon and at 5 o'clock later on this evening. But they do say it's going to cost at least $15,000 to clean up the cathedral itself.
And it's terrible when you see something like that happen to those beautiful memorials and monuments, and something everyone wants to enjoy. So
it's infuriating, really. But hopefully we'll find out if this woman needs some help or why she did it.